In case you missed it, here are 3 things you need to know from this week's episode of AEW Dynamite. First, Swerve Strickland and Ricochet are going to have a rematch that was announced tonight. It will take place at AEW Revolution next week in Los Angeles. And it was a really good segment. Ricochet has been on a roll with this heel heat he has been generating, especially since getting the robe. Feels like he has so much confidence going. And then after that, Swerve and Prince Nana had a good segment as well, where Prince Nana basically said, like, hey, you need to tap back into the Swerve that you were because I've taken some hits for you. And if you don't get this robe back, I don't think I can keep working with you. And it adds a lot of stakes, and it really is things like this that pay off how valuable it is having someone like Prince Nana, who is so talented and so skilled, in for moments like this. Second, Cope continued his mission to eliminate all of the surrounding Death Riders members. Last week, it was Pac that he took out with a concerto on Collision. This week, it was Claudio Castagnoli and Marina Shafir. Willow Nightingale actually came out to what sounded like the loudest pop of the night to hit Marina Shafir with a concerto, while Jon Moxley looked on very upset. And it was great. I'm not super sold still on all of this. I don't see this all ending in Cope winning the world title. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just too negative about it. This was a good segment. It was probably the best it has been in a little while. And honestly, that's probably mostly because of the inclusion of Jay White and his incredible facial expressions, and Willow Nightingale. Like, out of all of this, Willow Nightingale versus Marina Shafir is kind of the match I want to see the most. And third, Konosuke Takeshita and Orange Cassidy had an incredible match for the AEW International title. Takeshita pulled out the win, which means he will now face Kenny Omega for the belt at AEW Revolution. This comes after beating Kenny Omega twice in 1 week in 2023, so that's going to be incredible, but I do not want to undersell how good this match tonight was. Orange Cassidy came back last week and has just not missed a step. He is such a skilled person in the ring. It is great to have him back. He immediately slides back into being one of the most important men on the roster with how well he can blend and mesh with just about everybody. These guys had a great match. And even though I knew they were likely going to Omega versus Takeshita for the story for Revolution, there were multiple times I thought maybe they'd surprise everybody and put the title on Cassidy. So check this out if you did not see it yet. Let me know what your favorite part of the show this week was.